Hey, Micaiah, what you doing?
Hey, Quirky Kook, guess what? It's Easter Sunday.
Yeah? What is that?
Mashed potato. It's a vegan mashed potato. That means no dairy, no egg. Oh, you're trying to smash.
All right, so you put some vegan milk in.
We apologize
Use
to
some dairy butter.
dairy butter. Make a mashed potato with meatloaf.
Nice. And after she gets the consistency she's looking for and get some of the liquid out, she's going to season it. Micaiah, do you like mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
What are you putting in there, Kai?
Black pepper.
Ooh, what else?
Onion cheese.
Okay.
Grab my spoon. Salt. Garlic. Onion powder. Of course, this one.
What's that?
New Jersey. If you have nut allergy, don't use it.
That's a good call. What are you using nutritional yeast for?
For mashed potato and meatloaf.
We use it for everything, right?
Everything like. And basil.
Basil?
Just a tiny bit.
That is a tiny bit. And these are 4 medium-sized russet potatoes?
Yeah. Sure.
Why don't you get a bigger spoon, sweetie?
Oh yeah, right here.
Okay. Good job.
Sure.
Is that the consistency you want?
Yeah.
Nice.
Before, we're gonna check the mashed potato for taste test.
We're probably going to add a dollop of butter before we actually serve them. But this is a good start. Isn't that perfect?
Okay. Tiny bit. See? 100%.
It doesn't need more salt? You're good?
Yeah, good. 100%.
Okay.
A little
right.
bit of salt.
I'll put a little more there. You're very light with the salt.
Okay. Now we'll try again.
Oh, it's so difficult doing your job. I love the creaminess of that.
Okay, I got taste test. Try it again.
Can you boil those potatoes in salt water?
Yeah.
For about 35 minutes.
Okay. So bad mashed potato in the house.
All right. So, Micaiah, what is in this bowl?
Meatloaf.
And
I'm gonna put it back here.
and
next.
All right. What are we doing with the meatloaf?
You use mushroom.
Okay. You want to go grab them?
Yeah. I cook the mushroom and left it for later.
Yeah. And you want to mix them together?
Yeah.
Kaya, bring over the mushrooms and mix the mushrooms and lentils together.
Okay.
So in this bowl, Micaiah has oat flour. She has nutritional yeast, almost the same things as the mashed potatoes, except cumin is in this one.
See?
So we don't mind using impossible meat from time to time, but it's certainly not our favorite. So what we normally do is that we mix it up with lentils, good, and mushrooms.
The flour?
Absolutely. We season the flour first, and then Micaiah is mixing lentils and mushrooms.
You make a mash?
And then she's going to use some impossible sausage.
Half.
Yeah, half savory, half spicy. So tell us in the comments, how do you like your meatloaf? Do you still even eat meatloaf?
Yeah, why I gained weight about a year ago?
We like meatloaf.
Why about in Quirky Kook? Gained weight about a year ago. See? Stuff.
Good. So this is what we're working with. So she's gonna do about half or 3/4 of that one.
Sorry, Mom.
About what, sweetie?
About Mila, why your favorite childhood? I got a sandwich bag. You gotta save it for the.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For the leftover
So
meat.
Makai's going to use her cutting board, and she's going to cut that. And then we have our greased pan already set up to put the meatloaf in.
And the process.
And I know it's not a traditional meatloaf style, but you know,
Ooh.
we're a little untraditional.
Okay. I put in a sandwich, but you're going to save them for your recipe.
Mm-hmm.
But zero waste.
0 waste.
Okay.
What's next?
2 meatloaf right here, savor and spice.
So because today is Easter, we've had a little bit of a longer preparation for dinner. So this wouldn't be one of our normal quick and easy meals.
See? Same here.
We're just gonna put them in the same bag because we don't care.
About 0 waste.
So this is what she's working with before she mixes it.
I put the seasoning, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Mom. You're the best mom.
I put all the seasoning in except for salt. I didn't put any salt in because we need to. Normally, prepackaged food comes with a lot of salt. I already put that in, sweetie.
And you too, see?
I put that in.
Yeah. Okay, stop. Mix it.
Okay,
I
why don't you use
believe-
the other one, the bigger spatula.
Okay, I got it.
Now I'm gonna get to the good part. So Makai's gonna cook this for $375 for about 45 minutes.
You gotta check see the oven.
Nope, I believe you.
375.
Mm-hmm.
Look. How long?
About 45 minutes.
Okay.
45 minutes.
And now put barbecue sauce.
We could maybe do a little bit. Mom is not a big fan.
The issue with Mom, she not like barbecue sauce.
I like barbecue sauce. It doesn't like me back.
Yeah.
So Makai's gonna get that flour incorporated in. And because we're not using eggs, this is gonna be a little bit different than what you guys might be used to, but I promise you it'll be meatloaf all the same.
My arm is hot. Walk out.
You wanna put a little water or a splash of milk in it?
With the water.
Okay. So she's gonna go and get some water. This is what the consistency she's working with is a pretty good consistency. But she wants a little bit more. All right, so she's gonna get about 2 teaspoons of water, pour it all in. Yep, and she's gonna mix it up. And again, we're not worried about replacing the egg because it has the right consistency.
Okay, you know what? After the meal, I got clean up to do.
All right, so once all the flour has been thoroughly mixed in, she's gonna put it in a greased pan.
Let's talk about Easter Sunday.
Well, we're gonna finish mixing first. All right, you gotta go.
Let's talk about Easter Sunday. We did church.
Guys, did you go to church today? Because today is Easter Sunday.
I saw children had egg cuts.
Right. Did your church have a local egg hunt? Let us know in the comments. All right, so Makai's now going to put it in the pan. Perfect. And then she's going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on the top when we're done.
Okay, sorry.
So she's going to shape that. We are doing it flat because if we want to make meatloaf burgers or something else, it's just easy to cut that and use that. We're using an 8x8 pan.
See, I saved it.
She's going to flatten it so that we can have it
Not
cooked
fast,
evenly.
softly.
Right.
Softly, softly.
She's going to spread it evenly. If you want to use flax eggs, you can, but that's really better for baking.
But the supermarket had Wegman.
That's why we didn't do it. Where do you get your vegan meat from? Or if you have a recipe you'd like to share with us for vegan meatloaf, we would love to know what it is. Please feel free to put that link or comment in the video. What do you like? Perfect.
And now the bottom.
Just gonna drizzle with some barbecue sauce.
Just a tiny bit.
No, you can cover the top. It's fine. It also adds some moisture back in because, again, we didn't use eggs. And we didn't use any egg substitute or replacement.
Shake it. Shake it. See? Hold still. And you find hold still the meat.
You don't want to overwork the meat, that's for sure. Because, this is not real meat, so.
It's a fake plant-based meat. And you find you'll be vegetarian meatless.
Well, and if you don't want to use impossible meat, because I understand that, you could certainly use seitan. You could use tempeh. You could even use tofu. You want to dry and crumble it. All right, Micaiah, so how long are you going to cook it for?
40 minutes.
You're going to cook it for 45 minutes on 375.
375.
All right, we'll see you soon.
See you soon.